First, though, the new football season kicks off tomorrow, a time of optimism when every fan can still be confident about their side's chances.
Yes, all this week we've been looking at the prospects for our sides. Tonight it's Bristol Rovers, but not one, but two old boys have joined David to talk about how they might do it. I didn't mean to say old boys, sorry.
Very old in some respects, yeah, younger than me anyway. Yes, our very own Jeff Twentyman, more than 250 appearances for Rovers, and Ian Holloway, more than 400. Not to mention their double act in management. Well, Ian, Rovers, as ever, cash-strapped and looking to build a new ground. No change from your time, then?
No, it's a bit of a déjà vu moment, isn't it? You know, they've always had that, but I'm sure they're moving forward.
Jeff, can they improve on 16th?
Yeah,
briefly?
they can. I think they will. I think Darryl Duffy's a good signing. Ricky Lambert can score goals at this level. If they both stay fit, yes, we'll answer the question.
Well, more from these guys in a moment, but Jeff's been looking at Rovers' prospects in a little more detail. Let's see what he found out.
Home form concerns me with this pitch, so I hope the pitch is going to be a lot better this year. But I think we could be a force this year. I think we should be up there challenging. Yeah.
Well, as good as last year, really. Mid-table. I don't think we can hopefully get much better than that.
I think we'll do all right this season. I think we'll improve on last season, certainly. Whether we've got enough to get in the playoffs remains to be seen.
More goals, definitely. Lacking in that last season, so something we've got to aim for.
The natural optimism is understandable, but reality for Rovers is they need to score more goals. Last season's return of 45 must be improved upon, but it seems corrective action has already been taken.
We feel we've added quality in the right areas that we needed to strengthen, left-hand side and obviously at the top. And both players, Darryl and Jeff, have made an impact in pre-season, and they should be big players for us.
Rovers finished 16th last year on their return to League One, and the experienced football watchers are looking for better this time around.
They know this is the kick-on year, this is the real year where it's their players. As a manager, you go in, you inherit players. They might not be your own squad. You have to delve into that situation. These people have been given their opportunity now. Now Lenny and Paul have to look at the squad and say, that's what we need, that's what we're looking for.
Well, last season was a kind of honeymoon after the dramatic Wembley promotion, but I agree with Bobby Gould, it's down to real business this year. The bookies are offering odds of 40 to 1 for Rovers to win the league. I expect a top 10 finish, and if the front men function, they could well make the playoffs.
Jeff, even if they do make the playoffs, do you think Rovers could ever really break out of League One?
Well, they could do. It's going to be difficult to sustain that level of football because, you know, if you're not in the Championship, you can't attract the players. The big problem's the ground, isn't it? Because they're going to go to Cheltenham sooner rather than later. And that's going to be hard to attract players. Revenue's going to fall. So it's a very difficult situation.
How do you rate their squad, Ian?
On what I saw last year, obviously I was trying to concentrate on what I was doing, but I thought they were desperately unlucky in the FA Cup against West Brom, and it's just up front. If you haven't got anyone putting the ball in the net, then you're not going to live in that standard.
Still a team you always look out for the result for?
Always first and always will be.
Now let's have a look at the fixtures for the opening day. Any of those take your fancy?
They look fairly bland to me, the fixtures. There's not a standout fixture amongst them unless it's your team, obviously. The one I'm going to look for is Maynard and Bristol City. I mean, he got a hat-trick in the friendly. Can he do it? As Ollie says, I mean, football is so much about goal scorers. I mean, Barry Hale springs to mind for both of us, what he can do to transform a team, and that's what I'll be looking for.
I think Maynard's a fantastic signing. You know, he's something that Bristol City hasn't had since Leroy Lita, really, an absolute prolific goal scorer. And they bought one of the best out there. He's 21, so that's a great buy.
Now, Ian, you've got a new book out. It's bound to go well because all the comments you make about football, they're very popular.
I don't know about bound to go well.
Two that really I love. One, it's all very well having a great pianist playing, but it's no good if you haven't got anyone to get the piano on the stage in the first place. Otherwise, the pianist would be standing there with no piano to play. You lost me at one point there. And I'm a football manager. I can't see into the future. Last year, I thought I was going to Cornwall on my holidays, but ended up going up to Lyme Regis. Do you practice these?
No, it all makes sense to me. You know, if the piano one was about a balance, and you're either a pianist or you're a piano carrier. I was a carrier. And we had some piano. Gary Penrose was a fantastic player, so we were all quite happy providing for him. So it's no good having all talented players, you need some workers. So it's about a balance. And the other one, you never know what life's going to throw up, do you? I was driving to go to Lyme Regis in a camper. It blew up, so we ended up... we were going to go on to Cornwall. We ended up staying in Lyme Regis, and we had a great time. So you never believe what you're told. I was told that my wife might not have kids, and we got 4 wonderful kids. So, let's just crack on with it, see what the tide brings in.
Briefly, haven't got a job at the moment. Do you want to get back into football management?
Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. But I don't want anyone else to lose their job. It's an awful situation to be in. So I'm getting re-educated. I'm doing my UEFA A licence, and I'm doing a bit of media work and see how we get on.
How's the garden?
Not looking the best. I don't know what I'm doing really, Jeff, on that. Too much like hard work, that, isn't it?
Thanks very much indeed for coming in. Thanks very much indeed, Jeff.